Okay, all right. So, good crowd tonight, an early arriving crowd. A bunch of you were here by 6:40, 6:45, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, why don't we start over here? Everybody identify themselves, and by then, we'll kind of get around here, they'll be settled. So, Brad?
Brad, WA4HBM.
Loretta.
Roger, KJ4YS.
I know everybody knows who you are, Roger, but you have to do it anyway.
Bill, WA4LAB.
Bob, AF4Y.
Linda, AK4GC.
Glenn, AK4HJ.
Martin, KM4HPK. James, WA9NED.
Art, KB4FEE.
David, KG4JDY.
Bob, KI4JWA.
JB, WA4WWH. Bill, N4DIG.
Okay, thanks, folks. Good job. Good crowd. Anybody with birthdays during the month of August?
I wish.
Huh?
I wish.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, you young guys wish you had 2 or 3 of them a year. Yes, Roger?
Yes. August the 6th.
Okay, so that was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, it was.
Okay.
I've been celebrating for a week.
Yeah,
39 now,
sounds
39, you
good.
up 39?
Celebrating the whole month.
August the 19th.
August the 19th for Bob, okay?
And that'll be my last birthday. I'm not getting any older.
How you know?
Okay, anybody else? August birthdays. How about anybody in sick bay? It looks like most of y'all are here. So, do we know of anybody that's sick?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't know what Linda was
I was just
gesticulating.
telling them that David,
David's
his brother,
Oh,
has a birthday in August.
oh, okay.
He's not
I got.
here.
Okay, I'm going too fast. Okay.
Smokey.
I
know he's kind of sick bed.
Okay, Smokey's been sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So when is David's birthday?
August the 30th.
30th? Okay. Okay, so Smokey has been sick. How about anybody else that we know of in here?
Ted Mullen.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how he's doing. I know.
Yeah, sure don't, JB. I don't live but about a half a block from him, but I don't know. Okay, how about,
He had bladder cancer.
did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
had it taken out, but I don't know why he did it.
Okay. How about upgrades, anybody? No upgrades, okay.
I think everybody here is probably.
Well, I just get ready to say, everybody's extra anyway, right, because we're smart, so they need to introduce another license class above them. Okay.
Extra.
I wanted to mention on the, because I had posted about the meeting at Lexington Hamfest, the Dawsons are going to take care of that. So they will get with David Richardson, the Hamfest chair, and find a time when a forum room will be available and listen for a PA announcement at the Hamfest. And when I toured the Hamfest site, there's a whole bunch of different places that people can have meetings. I mean, you know, places that'll hold like 6 to 8 people, places that'll hold a lot more than that. So I don't think there's going to be any problem finding a place to do it. Ideally, you like to do it when there isn't some other forum going on, so that, you know, people don't have to choose between the two, but just do whatever works. So thank you very much for taking that. I'm leaving on the 11th with 3 women to go visit 2 women in North Carolina. So I have to miss I very seldom ever miss the Lexington Hamfest in the 40 years I've been here, but this is another time when I have to miss it.
5 women. I mean, that's okay.
Ages 3 through 61. Okay, so for the luncheon, let's schedule, since we won't have a regular meeting in September, let's schedule 2 luncheons The bar's cookout will be September the 11th, and then October the 2nd is the regular meeting. How would August 24th work as for a luncheon? Is that okay for anybody that wants to make it? Bob? Dawson's? Colvin's? Okay, August 24th, and that's, we'll be back over at Hamburg, since that's an even numbered month, okay? And then for September, we'll be together on the 11th at the picnic. The 28th puts us just like 3 days before the October meeting. How about the 21st for September? Bob? His calendar's so big he's got to scroll a little bit. How about Dawson's and Colvin's?
We're not in here,
You're not going to be here, okay?
but that's okay, I mean, you're.
So what date was that?
21st
Say that.
We're gonna be in-
September. Are you all okay on 21st?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and do that, and we'll catch up to y'all. And then that would be back over on Harrisburg Road. Okay. Something I'm just going to toss out for people to think about, and of course looking for a volunteer to organize it, is that the other day Bob Cooper and I were talking about the fact that when he was up here conducting the meetings long time ago, that we had a road show where we went out and did, QRP demonstrations to other clubs around. And then when Fernie Williams had it, did the same thing. I don't remember being involved in it when Bob was doing it, but I do remember when Fernie Williams was doing it, okay? So that has to be better than 6 years ago since the last time we did that. I remember going to the Mount Sterling Club, the Winchester Club, the Lawrenceburg Club, and I'm sure there were a bunch of others, some of which I may not have been able to go to. But when you consider that, and probably a lot of clubs, they're anxious to find people that can do program. They're always looking for programs, just like bars is. So if we can do a program for them on QRP, talk about our club, talk about the luncheons and our meetings and our field work, stuff like that, you figure it's been at least 6, 7, 8 years that there's new people. And people like me that are old enough to have forgotten what was said last time. So something for y'all to think about. Now there's a good bit of organizational work that's got to be done, because you'll have to get in touch with all these people in all these other clubs. I mean, somebody in all these other clubs, a president or a program chair or something like that. Figure out when they want us to come. We obviously don't want to do it when they have other plans for a program or something like that. But it would be a good thing to do, and to just kind of spread the word about QRP and what we do and that kind of stuff. So think that over. Gonna need somebody to volunteer. More than one person's okay too, to work together to get all that set up. So just something to think about. Bob, do you want to add anything to what I said in that regard?
That sounds good. I'm gonna be tied up through the end of this year with other club activities. But
You're trying to extricate yourself from some of that.
yeah, I'm an officer in another club, and I'm trying to get unwound from that.
Okay.
So, I'll be glad to help out, but I can't really commit to doing a whole lot of work along that line.
Okay, all righty.
This year.
Okay, well, if nobody comes forward before the end of the year, we'll talk about it again at that time, and by then we'll be, the other clubs will be planning their years, and we can say, well, in springtime, we could be lined up and ready to go.
We would definitely need to have a computer projector and a screen to take with us, otherwise
Mhm.
it'll be kind of it won't be as classy of a presentation as
Mhm.
we need to have
Yeah.
if we're going.
Well, and then you've also got the fact that the presentation has to be put together.
Yeah,
So now, some of us have done presentations in the past just here at bars. And so some of us have probably got some stuff sitting around. I'll have to see if I can find any of mine.
well, I think coming up with a presentation would be, some work, but can be done. But if we don't have a projector or a screen, then that really narrows down what we can do.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea to have that with you, or at least when you talk to the people that we're interfacing with at these various clubs, find out if they have the facilities
Yeah.
to do it. Because like here for bars, they've got stuff, and so if somebody presenting a program needs it, like last month, James didn't need anything, but so if anybody's presenting a program where they need all that, then if you let the club people know in advance, they can gather stuff
Is
up.
that coming from the Red Cross or is that coming from the bar?
In the case of bars owns some equipment,
Oh,
computer projector and stuff like that.
well, we could check it out and take it with us then. In that case.
If I doubt if bars would have any issue with that. So, okay. Okay. Field work. I know somebody said they went to a park recently. Yes, sir.
Me and Glenn went to the park.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've been twice. We've been twice. We've been
Okay.
twice to the park.
What park did you go to?
Shillington.
Filto.
The
park,
the park.
That's our home field there. Is the Shilton Park.
Well, we had got some, Glenn got some filters for 40 meters and 20 meters that this last time that we kind of went spur of the moment. We kind of wanted to check them out. We've done
Okay.
a little bit.
Now these are filters you put in line to reduce interference to other
right.
stations.
I forgot to bring them, I was gonna bring them. and I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big contest stations know all about those things because they have to have them.
And
Okay.
that, if,
Mhm.
we can't operate
Mhm.
sitting under the same roof.
Yeah.
He's on, if one's on 20, the other on 40,
Right.
you just can't do it.
Mhm. Okay.
With those filters, that fixed it.
Okay. So you got good results with that. Okay. Mhm.
They worked really well. We both made contacts. I know conditions hasn't been the best that ever was, but we found that from especially about 7 o'clock in the morning to about 10, maybe 11, really not all that bad. Our 5 watts got out just fine.
Worked the QRP station.
We both made good contacts.
Mhm.
But boy, it drops off pretty fast after it starts heating up at midday.
Yeah.
Is that CW?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. That's just since the July meeting then, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You guys have been busy. There have been some days when it hasn't been beastly hot, so we're also getting into a time of year where we'll have some nice cool weather. Okay.
Yeah, that one day we went out, we actually,
Needs a jacket.
needed a jacket. And
Yeah.
I even took my little jacket, it only got like
Where did you get the field?
74 degrees or something while we was out there, and the wind was blowing, and it was really cool. You really needed something on your arms.
Mhm. What are they, Clint? DX Engineering?
Hammer crackers.
What did he say?
We're trying to find out where he
Yeah.
got the filters.
Yeah, who makes them?
I got them from Pete.
Oh, okay.
This is a complicated world.
At the luncheon. That's why
Oh,
you come
okay.
to the luncheons.
Okay. All righty, anybody else with field work?
I can find out, I think it was Handcrafters.
Okay,
I think that's the company.
okay. Anything, how about antennas? Good time of year to work on antennas, either anything that you're doing for your portable work or for your home station. Since any antenna can be fed with 5 watts or less QRP, any antenna is fair game to talk about.
Well, I've ordered the stealth wire for a loop. 80 meter.
The stealth wire for a
Yeah.
loop?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just a brand name of.
Okay, I hadn't,
Yeah.
okay.
It's basically the same stuff as my ground radials of my antenna.
Okay.
I ordered 300 feet of it, that ought to do it.
Mhm. Now, what gauge is that? Is that a real?
That's an 18 gauge.
18 gauge? Okay. Mhm. So you're gonna build like a horizontal loop then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna play with it to see what it does.
Mhm. Okay,
Tried everything else.
might as well. Who knows, that, your next antenna might be the best antenna you've ever owned. You might just as well do it. Okay, anybody else with antenna stuff? Okay. Kids. I know you, yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah, we need to get going here because you've got some show and tell.
Oh,
Tell us what you got.
They're just, this is just what's available.
Mhm.
Half the fun of being QRP is building the stuff. And I bought one, I bought a Pixie and give it to David, my brother, he's gonna build that. Just to get started building something, because he's never built anything before. And this is a Super Rock Mite, 40 meter CW, and this is a Micro Mountaineer. But the really cool thing I found is this outfit in India has what's called a Pixie. Pixie 40 and Pixie 20. And they also sell a case for it. And I got both of them. We'll put them both in this one case. And it's cheap. The stuff is really, really cheap. BitX. Now, there's another one that has come out that I'm excited about that absolutely marvels the 7300. It's gorgeous, and I'm going to build that one of these days. But I'm going to finish what I got first.
Yeah, they make one an 80 meter band yet?
They make an all-band radio with a digital display, gorgeous waterfall and everything.
How much does that typically run for?
Well, you could buy it, I don't know, I was trying to get on and do some more research because I haven't found it. I did print off a whole bunch of material if you want to look through this, okay? And, but this one is made, get it completely made for $285. It comes out of India.
Let's see, how much does it run if you buy it as a kit and solder it together?
Huh?
How much does it run if you buy it as a kit and solder it
I don't know, but I plan to do it, so. Just as
sounds
soon as it comes, as soon as I find out where I can pick it up, and I know there's several of them out there, I've seen them on YouTube.
Okay.
So I know that there are kits out there somewhere, I just have to locate it.
Okay.
I bought 2 kits from this guy, so if all else fails, all right. I just have to wait a couple of days to hear from him because it's in India.
Oh, okay.
Takes a long time for that email to get all the way over there,
Well, I just think it takes a long time for the day to catch up. from
Yeah,
night.
because it's, like right now, it's, like 8 o'clock in the morning over
Yeah.
there. So,
I
yeah.
think that's the biggest thing, but normally I get it a couple of days.
Okay, any other questions for Glenn? Yes,
I
sir.
don't have a question, but I got the.
Yeah, I know, but any questions for Glenn before he, any of the things he's talked about? Okay, Martin, you for show and tell.
I finally got together my little ESP32 kit. It's a HackerCon badge. It has a little display and it lights up pretty neat. It's a little Wi-Fi. It takes a little while to put it up, but you can use it with the Wi-Fi band, not the amateur radio portion, but the
Is it the 2.4 gigahertz band or?
2.4 gigahertz.
Okay.
Did you get 450?
I did not get to scan SSIDs yet, but I haven't really tinkered with the code yet. It takes a little while to. There it goes, it's blinking and it lights up really colorful.
It's probably jamming all of our stuff.
Well, LED anymore. Oh no, the LED went out. Oh well. I guess we gotta replace the LED now.
These things are like $59.
Okay.
But I also got a GPS tracker here. The GPS module has a USB port on it, so you can plug it into your Windows computer, and you can use it in your car and see about where you're going. I took it outside the house with my little 8 decibel gain, or 28 decibel gain antenna, and it was like there was like heavy clouds, and it was picking up pretty well. Haven't tried this thing out yet, so I got to see how well it works.
Okay. Anything else over there?
I got a couple Arduino things. I've had the Arduino Mega for a while. I got that back in beginning of college. Got a couple other Arduino shields and stuff that I plan on tinkering with again. Haven't really messed with them in a while. Got
What do they
Leonardo. This Leonardo, you can use it to emulate a keyboard or a mouse. So like, say you want to like quit entering in all the passwords you keep typing in different websites, you push a button, it types in the password for you. I mean, that's not all that secure, but if you want to do that, why not? Knockoff of the Uno. It's the basic one you start out with. An MP3 shield to play MP3 files.
Oh, okay.
That was for like
Goodness.
electronics class. LCD keypad screen that goes on the Arduino. There's a shield and 2 sensor shields for the sensors to plug those in.
Took me a while to realize that a shield wasn't something you put around it to keep Wi-Fi out. It's an attachment, is what it is.
And here's the Arduino Mega.
Okay. Anybody else with show and tell? All righty. Well, it's about 7:23, so let me open it up to anybody with anything QRP related. Otherwise, we'll get on out of here. Smokey is back from being under the weather, so.
Under the weather.
Huh?
Under the weather. The weather was good. I wasn't.
So a reminder on what we got coming up. At the Ham Fest, the Dawsons will be organizing the QRP meeting in my absence. We have August the 24th, that Thursday, lunch at 11:30 at the Frisch's in Hamburg. September 21st, Thursday at 11:30, Frisch's on Harrisburg Road. And then our next regular meeting will be October the 2nd, right before the bars meeting. And bars should be having their cookout on Monday the 11th due to the Labor Day holiday. One last call. Okay, thank you all. Good crowd.